It's in today's live session, I wanted to have an open IELTS speaking question and answer session where I can ask you a question and then you can respond. So, depending if it's IELTS speaking part one, part two, or part three, I want to help you score that band 7, 8, or 9 on your IELTS speaking exam. So please join me today while we discuss different IELTS speaking questions, and you will have a chance to answer. So while everyone's coming in, one thing I wanted to discuss is when you respond to the examiner in IELTS Speaking Part 1, it's so essential that you don't respond with fancy words. I think this is when a lot of students mess up because they automatically assume, oh, I have to impress the examiner. So look, the examiner is looking for clarity. He's not looking for you to use fancy words, to speak with you know, not even high vocabulary, just more of words that don't make sense, right? So you want to make sure that when you are talking to the examiner, you are clear throughout your answers in part one, and you answer to the point, right? If he asks, what's your name? You're obviously not just going to give one word answers. You should speak for at least 1 to 2 sentences in part one of your IELTS speaking exam. Then moving along to part two of the IELTS exam is more of you have 1 minute to prepare your answer. And then, let's rewind a little. So the examiner gives you a question. So, and then he gives you 1 minute to prepare your answer to speak for a full 2 minutes. So, for this 1 minute preparation time, it's important that you quickly jot some notes down so you are able to have some sort of structure to talk to with the examiner, right? So with this 1 minute of preparation time, I usually highly recommend students to write at least 2 to 3 points for each given question the examiner is asking you. So, hi, please say hello in the chat. I'd love to hear from you. This is my second live today. I've been just trying to test out the waters. So, thank you so much for joining me. Please say hello in the chat. So back to part two, as I was saying, when the examiner gives you that 1 minute of preparation time, it's important that you jot down like 3 points, I'd say, for each given question he's asking you. And then what you will do with those 3 points is you will elaborate on each one, and that way your mind doesn't go blank right in the middle of you talking to the examiner. This is a great structure to follow, mainly because I would say you know exactly what to say and how to speak for a full 2 minutes. Walaikum assalam. I know it's been so long. So great seeing you on this live. How are you? I hope you're doing well. So, as I was saying for part two, you want to make sure that you write some points down so you are able to speak for that full 2 minutes. And remember, do not speak with fancy words. You don't need to do that in part two. Honestly, try to use some words where you are able to talk about, but be clear throughout your answers. That's what the examiner is looking for. Because remember, at the end of the day, the 4 criterias for the band descriptors are fluency and coherence, which fall under clarity, right? It's all about how clear you are in your speech, pronunciation, fluency, coherence, pronunciation, lexical resource, which is more of your vocabulary. So you want to make sure you are able to cover all of that. Alhamdulillah, everything's good. Thank you so much. How is your English? How is your English coming along? Have you been practicing? I myself have been a little bit busy with the family the past year, so I haven't been so consistent. So I really wanted to come on and see how everyone's doing. And it's 2026, so I hope you guys are slowly preparing. I know it's just been a few days, preparing for your IELTS exam and becoming that confident English speaker. So I also wanted to cover part 3 of the exam. So in IELTS speaking part 3, whatever you are asked in part 2, you will usually be asked follow-up questions in part 3, usually on the same topic. So in part 3, think of it as more of a discussion with the examiner. So in this part, what you want to do is you just want to answer what the examiner is asking you. And the goal here is to just speak literally for 2 to 3 sentences. So speak for 2 to 3 sentences and touch up on anything you could think of that happened in the past, refer to the present or the future, so you are able to come up with ideas on what you are discussing and how you are responding to the examiner. So let me know if you have any questions. I see a few people joined now. If there are any questions in regards to IELTS Speaking Part 1, 2, or 3, please let me know. If you guys enjoy this live, let me know. I will try to do it more often. It's a little difficult, obviously. But I would love to help you guys all reach your goals and become that confident English speaker. So, like I said, today's my first live. I want to see how it's going and see how you guys are enjoying it and if I should continue this sort of content. I was also busy with my family and business. Great. Great. As long as you're healthy and you're doing well, that's great to hear. Yes, I saw your email. Sorry, I got so busy, but I'll definitely respond back. Sorry. My kids have been home for the holidays, so once they go back to school on Monday, I will be in more of a routine. So I wanted to come on today to just talk about that part 1, part 2, part 3, a little tips for each section. But if there are any questions, please let me know before I sign off for the night because it's quite late here. And if not, I will definitely see you guys soon. Thank you so much, Hashan, for joining me on today's live. I'll just give you a few seconds. All right, guys. So if I don't think there's any questions, but I wanted to say thank you again, guys, for joining me on today's live. And I hope that we can meet again during a next live. And I will definitely let you guys know next time I come on the live, so you guys get a little bit of more heads up, okay? Thank you, guys. Have a great night. Bye, everyone.